Okay. Stop talking, I guess. I already talked to everybody, played Blades with everybody, right? Yeah. Oh. We've passed through the granary region. What is that supposed to be? That's like, you see that, right? It's like they're like a cutout image, just kind of like put there. It's a different color. What am I looking at? What a beautiful view. Like, okay. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. That's Brayhard. Indeed, should be there in roughly an hour now. We may yet arrive by noon after all.
Lord Eustace. Lord Eustace, welcome back to Brayhard.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
The pink uniforms are surprising.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
He's a real VIP.
I've returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study. I believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired, were you not? Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the Albarea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
That won't be necessary.
Huh? Lord Rufus?
Rufus. Eustace and Rufus. Neat names for him.
Rufus? What?
My beloved brother, it's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go? I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
Why does it still say young noble when we just heard his name?
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters. Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Albarea. Eustace is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me. He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
That's not...
I mean, we should all know the family of the Albarea house, right? It should be common knowledge, so... Yeah.
He's being toyed with.
I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate.
Mostly tolerate? You haven't tolerated anything.
But I digress. This is no time for idle chatter. I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
The car is parked outside. Welcome to the verdant city of Bereahard. I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I see. So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
Indeed, I selected them on behalf of my father. Allow me to present you with this.
May envelope.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence. I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Oh? They know each other?
You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine. Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette. Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well, and still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
He's a governor. He's not a nobody.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital. Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past. I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
The guilt.
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Wonderful. And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies. No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so. It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me? And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Alberea family mansion.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish. So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared.
Aw.
That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
Oh, thank you. I truly appreciate it.
I wonder what that was all about.
I'm afraid we'll need to end our charming repartee here, however. For I can see your hotel coming into view now.
Something tells me these roads were not designed for cars. It's like we're driving on the sidewalk. Maybe we are driving on the sidewalk, honestly. I doubt they would actually care. Thank you for the escort. And thank you very much for arranging the hotel for us. Excuse me. We're truly grateful for your kindness. Oh, thank you. Nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening. But unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we finish here. In Heimdall? Will you be going by airship? Indeed. I'm representing our father. Oh, don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me. Surely you jest. He may not be the most affable person. Okay, never heard that one. But please do try to extend your kindness to my brother. Okay. The affable word has thrown me off. Affable. May the goddess blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful. So that was Rufus Alvarez. I've heard rumors about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person, it's easy to see where that reputation originated. He seems to be a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness. Huh. He made a point of showing consideration for my dad too, even though he's a low-ranking noble. And he effortlessly thrusts Eustace into the role of cute little brother. I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave Brehard just as we arrived. Unfortunate. What do you mean? Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait. Come on. Let's go drop off our things. Yes, that sounds like a good idea though. The thought of actually staying in a hotel this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go. If he's just gonna enjoy the nice beds. It is truly an honor that our humble establishments should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed dukes. Spare when they did formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we will be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you will allow me to escort you to the western wing, then we will have a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well. Wait. I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But, Lord Eustace, I must insist. Don't make me repeat myself. We require only 2 rooms, one for the boys, one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all? That works for me. More than enough. It's fine. Of course, we're students, we should be treated as such. Doesn't look all that extravagant compared to the last room we were in as well. Does they have a, what's this? Gramophone? I'm not really sure what that's called. We can finally start working on our field study tasks now, I think. Good. We've wasted more than enough time as it is. Now. Guess we're doing so well. Let's crack open the envelope, shall we? Alright, here goes. Field study, day 1, assigned tasks. Alright, 2 required and 1 optional. Addicted to bath salts. Oh, I don't think that's our field of what's the word? Jurisdiction? Not really quite that, but you should be talking to a doctor or someone more qualified to deal with someone who's addicted to bath salts. The Valter family even bathes in style. Okay, the Valter family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them for us? Okay, so are you sure they're not eating them? Because that could be a problem, and that's what I was thinking when you said addicted to bath salts. If this strikes your fancy, find me on the terrace outside the Socrier restaurant. Socrier? Socrier? I'm assuming that's some kind of French pronunciation, but put a ring on it. Alright. I'd like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious gem. Or for more details, talk to me at Tuner's Jewelers. Bruck. Yeah, short and to the point. Like it. Arcos Canyon Monster. Okay. A violent monster has been seen roving the Arcos Canyon path, and the Cruisin' Prevention Army would like eliminated. What, they can't do it themselves? Well, I mean, if they're anything like the people we've fought so far, they aren't really... They're like stormtroopers, so they probably can't hit it. The study area is defined as 100 Silg radius around North and East Brayhard. Each student must record his and her daily activities to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Alright. One request for a noble, followed by one from an artisan. This should certainly keep things interesting. Yeah, they seem to be struck... They seem to have... Okay. They seem to have struck the perfect balance here. The monster one sounds irritating. What do you mean by a report to Arcos Fort on this one? Arcos Fort sits on the opposite side of Arcos Canyon. It's a Provincial Army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. Should probably have that one for last. Save that one for last, just to be on the safe side. I'd advise that regardless. Path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our tasks before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time. Yes, let's do that. Fine by me. I have no objection either. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Lisa and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak. And we can't let them beat us. So let's give it our all. Right? Okay, of course. I gave you my word. Alright. I think we need your sword more than your word, but alright. Alright. Blah blah blah. We've read all the assignments, and now we explore, I guess? So. It's a pleasure to be graced with your presence today, Lord Eustace. There's no need to be so formal. My apologies. I happen to be used to serving nobles at this point, but I was told to ensure that not to do anything to cause you trouble. So this is the power of someone from the Four Great Houses, huh? Quiet, you. Should I just serve him as anyone else then? What do you guys gotta say? Pleasures. Blah blah blah. Yep, talk about how great Eustace is. Yep. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Nice. Alright, I need to find... Okay, let's see, before I miss anything, let's do all the extra hidden stuff first. Okay, North Noble District. Let's look at this place for a bit. That's the cathedral, I'm assuming, and this is the square?
Who's this a statue of? It seems to be a statue of Saint Veronica.
Oh, you know of her?
Alright, you're not going to explain that. Kind of generic. You know, you can't really tell any details, but alright. I don't know how you would guess who that is for. Cathedral's not that as big as it should be. If you were talking about, like, the center of nobility, it should be, like, 3 times the size of that. But, you know, I'm not gonna nitpick a bit. The square would also be, like, hundreds of times bigger or something. That's just how things, I assume, would be. Okay. I see something green there. Let's talk to them, I guess. Is this one of the requests? Yeah, this guy. Addicted to bath salts one. Since I'm here, might as well talk to him, I guess. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a minute? Might those uniforms be from Thor's Military Academy? I assume that you must be a student Lord Rufus mentioned then. What's this all about? Lord Rufus asked me to give some work to some students who came along here for some manner of field study, you see. Well, in truth, he asked me, my father first, but he's as busy as ever, yeah. So the request was passed on to his heir, in other words, me. Oh, that sounds rather interesting. Doesn't it? Now, take a guess at what I came up with. Oh, you're such a tease. Might I have some time to think about it? So what exactly was your request? Oh, you dare interrupt our conversation? Oh, you commoners truly have no courtesy, do you? It's only natural to wait for those superior to you to finish their convo. Oh my. What's the matter? Lord Eustace, I had no idea you were here with these commoners. Well, I am. Do you still wish for us to remain quiet while you continue with this nonsense? Of course not. We would never be so crass. I could get used to this. Yeah, he's enjoying this. Why couldn't he just stand here while we could... Why couldn't he just stand where they could see him in the first place? Come on, even Machias is, you know, using it. Well, what is it that you're looking for? Your request states that you want some kind of bath salt. Oh, well, you see, I'd like to request for you to procure some pink salt for us. I see. That's a rather difficult request. Fret not then. I can change the request if you wish. That won't be necessary. A request is a request. Is it that hard to find? It's not the issue. We need to make our way through the canyon to the east to find it, much like we need to do for that monster. It's closer to Aruksh Fort than it is to the city, so it won't be an easy journey. Ah, I see. Why are they putting salt in the bath, though? Putting salt in bathwater warms the body. I don't really care for it, but it seems to have some positive health effects. If they're talking about Epsom salt, it can do some stuff helping with like soreness and all that stuff. But, depends. Doesn't affect everybody the same. Sounds like something only nobles could afford to do. Well, either way, we know exactly where we need to go now. Yeah, let's get the request from Artisan Street settled before making our way over there, though. Alright, so that started. Can't do anything with it. Can I... Yeah, let's talk to Richard. Alright, Richard. Fine. Thought you were a good boy. But I guess you weren't. So we have to go to the Noble District. Wait, I see a treasure chest. How do we... This way?
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Oh, fishing? I think that's a new fish.
Not bad.
Yeah, I think that's a new one.
Caught one.
That again. I don't mind the Sepith though. Yeah, I think there's one new fish per area, so I think we got this one. At least. Can't get to this yet.
Ooh, this
Seems-
looks like a good spot.
Yeah, Reen, okay. What's over here? Noble District?
This seems to be the city's noble quarter.
No wonder most of these houses look so overblown and excessive.
Yeah, I guess. They could be bigger, you know? And what the heck? How do you even get to these houses? I guess this is the back of them? But then how do you get to them? It's over here? Assume that's the Brehar's guardhouse? Indeed it is. So this is where your family's personal army hangs out. There's no need to be so blunt, Fee. She's not wrong. My family is responsible for the army's upkeep and operation after all, and it's quite leveraged for our benefit. Lord Eustace, welcome back. Here we go again. It's an honor to be able to see you again. Is there something that we can help you with? No, just not as such. However, I did happen to hear about your activities in Keldic. Might you care to explain the army's questionable actions of late? Well, we weren't aware of such things. Eustace. Fine. However, be sure not to forget what your duty as soldiers is. Understood. Understood. Please take care. Eustace. I guess that was about what happened during Group A's field study? Indeed, not that I was expecting this to have any effect whatsoever. Let's return to the task at hand. Yeah. We don't need your ordering us around. Oh. Alright. Supposed to enter a house. Hey, lady. Fairheart is always so peaceful this time of year. So peaceful, in fact, that it makes me want to doze off. Don't you agree, Bootsy? It's quite the name. It's Resident 1. You can just walk into some noble's house. Nice. Can I take everything? Alright, yeah, she's focused on staring at that tea. Working very hard. Master Gortese, private room, okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything we can steal here. How in the world are you gonna get out of here? Likewise. Okay. He looks like someone knows. He's basically saying, "Oh my word, Eustace, you're here." This does tend to be the time of year where Baron Hancock comes here, now that I think about it. Indeed. It's tradition for us to leave Lord Hancock's territory and stay in this villa at this time of year. Lord Hancock will need to report on his runnings of his territory to His Grace, too, so I expect we will be visiting soon. There's not much use in telling me that. As you can see, go ahead and inform our butlers instead. Oh yes, my apologies. You have returned as part of your academic studies, I believe. I wish you well. It's somewhat fascinating seeing a textbook-like upper-class conversation take place right before you. Just hearing them talk makes me nauseous. Again, I don't think this is designed as a parking spot. And depending on the turning radius of this car, even with a good turning radius, how are you going to get out of here? And then this is going to scrape the bottom of your car like nothing, like no other. Like, look at that. With that slope and that turn here, it's just going to tear up the bottom of this car. It's not my fault. Kiddo will keep chasing me. He says he's a monster and he's roaring at me. Yeah, gotta run. We're here. I'm a monster. Roar. Okay. And now it looks like she's chasing you. Okay, you're supposed to get a recipe here? Hello? Oh, I certainly would appreciate being able to sit down and enjoy some tea right now. To know how to brew some delicious herb tea too. Here, allow me to teach you how to make it too. Oh, alright. Some random person just, walks into your house and you're like, here's how to cook some tea. I can respect that, I guess. Oh my, Lord Eustace, it's been quite a while. I haven't seen you since last year's dinner party, I believe. Sounds correct. It's pleased to see nothing much has changed here. Yeah, thank you. Not entirely sure if that's a good thing, however, certain members of our family could stand to change a little. Rawr. Eek. Kiddo, Hain, be quiet. I can't speak with Lord Eustace if you're so loud. I'm terribly sorry about all this, Lord Eustace. I do hope you'll visit us. You will visit us next time you have a dinner party at the mansion. I'll do just that. Okay, I guess older sister who's way too mature for her age. Good day, Lord Eustace. It's been around a year since we last met, hasn't it? Good day to you, Baron Hancock. I heard things are going well for you and your land. We did happen upon some fine materials at our mines, though that may have been due to Audius's whims. I heard of your enrollment into Thors. The Academy is a fine environment for cultivating both body and mind. I do hope you'll make the most of your time there. That was my intention. Alright. Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed that. If you like what you saw, you can watch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Luminiferous Quack. If you want to see these videos, of course, you can see me on YouTube with Luminiferous Quack on YouTube. And you can see, if you want to get notifications for when my videos come out or when I stream on Twitch, you can follow me on Twitter or X at LuminiferousQ. I hope to see you guys there. Have a good one. Please subscribe and like the video. It really helps me out. Bye-bye.